Both Jono and I have some experience in the fields where environmental issues informed the work that we did. Jono worked more with vegetarian food and myself in permaculture and raising awareness around climate change. So we wanted to keep the focus on nature for our murals at the ReRouting Festival. We wanted to work with elephants as the main subjects because of the Zulu name for the city, and that roughly translating to the place of the elephant. And if you've ever stood in relative close proximity to an elephant, you know that it has a really powerful presence. So the idea was to place them as guardians at the four corners of the YMCA bridge, each of them facing outward as though spreading that protective influence and attention outward. We then also included different animal types together with each elephant: mammal, bird, reptile and fish, each represented on the different walls. What was particularly nice with this project was having much more freedom with the design and being able to paint what we wanted to rather than what a client specifically needs or wants. So there was a lot more creative freedom, which was refreshing to have. Normally we'd be spending quite a bit of time before painting even begins just going back and forth with design ideas and refining things. We pretty much only got to playing with designs once I arrived in Pietermaritzburg a couple of days before the festival. I finally had a chance to see the wall, stand in front of it and start thinking. That really forced me to make decisions quicker, having that limited time, rather than just getting stuck going around in my head with indecisiveness about how I want to approach the design and what I wanted to add in. We used our phones to superimpose an image of our designs onto a photo of the wall, which helped to map things out more accurately before the actual painting started. I work with acrylic paints and a brush most of the time, and Jono more with spray paints. Though there was a bit of crossover here and there, I got to play around with spray paint for the first time, which was pretty cool. The main thing I'd like from these murals is for people to remember that they share the environment with these really powerful animals, not just elephants, but a whole range of species that all play important roles. More fragile species, which is where the birds, the mammal, the reptile, and the fish that are represented in the different murals, the elephants are kind of guarding. Often in conservation marketing, it's always the high profile animals that get their attention, but all those smaller fragile species play incredibly important roles in the health of the ecosystem as a whole as well, and they also need protection and our attention. And maybe being from this part of the country, the place of the elephant, residents might consider themselves guardians as well of the natural world around them when they look at these walls.